Okay, and part two of this episode before I go to bed. The one thing I'm not going to do is panic about anything this government is doing because it's going to backfire miserably. And when it does, the same people that are trying to put this in place are going to be the same ones that's going to look like idiots when this is all over with. Let me explain why. They've been trying to do this for decades. They've been trying to do all this nonsense for a long period of time. And even though, yes, Project 2025 is very much full in effect, but the problem is that, yes, for a while, we as American people are going to be impacted by it. And we are, just like any other time in history. When it comes down to the Roman era, the German era, the Spanish era, so on and so forth. There's always going to be an era where something like this happens. It's happened to some of the greatest empires throughout the world, throughout the Bible, whatever you want to call it, okay? The problem is it never ends well. And each one of the countries that have tried to do this failed miserably. Let's get into it. Sodom and Gomorrah, the great floods, what happened with David, what happened with Solomon, what happened with Moses. So there have been many times where they have tried to do this in the Bible. Then you also have the Roman Empire, you have the Egyptian Empire, you have the German Empire, you even had the Japanese Empire. All of these empires have tried this nonsense, and it was an epic fail. Now, the only difference in this situation is that these politicians have alienated the rest of the world so bad, and Americans have disrespected other countries when they finish to the point, when they visit, to the point where these countries may not step in and help Americans at all. They probably won't because the way they have been treated. And I completely understand. But here's the thing. Americans have what a lot of these countries didn't have back then: options. You can get on a plane on a one-way trip and not return. You can go on social media, build a business and a brand, and as long as you make about $600 a month, you'll be able to find an apartment somewhere else. You can go somewhere else and have a whole new start and be good. You just got to work on being able to work at that country and being able to live there. So, the fact that we have degrees and we have educations, that benefits a lot of countries. So you may have a lot of countries that do not have a problem with citizenship and giving you that because you're bringing something to their country. So at the end of the day, why are you worrying about something that don't even matter at this point? Like I said, I think that's crazy. So I don't get it because I'm not sitting around worried about what these men in this country, as far as politics, are trying to do to make women get married. Not only that, this doesn't even apply to minorities. This applies to Caucasian women. That's number two. So the way I look at it is y'all are trying to get black women out here in this fight, and we're not involved in this. We're not. This is not neither Asian, nor Hispanic, nor Latina, or African American people's problem. Because it ain't. This is not geared to us. So I don't know why that Caucasian women do not understand this is geared to you. You voted for this, and you have to take everything that come with it. For those of y'all who voted for this man, who voted for these politicians, y'all got to take everything that come with it. You can't blame nobody except the people that voted for this. And I don't know why you think the people that did not vote for this, including some Caucasian people and Caucasian men. I don't know why y'all think that we're supposed to step into this. This is not geared to us. Yes, we're going to deal with the fallout. We are. But you know how the story of Moses, how they were told to go in a house and not go nowhere and put something in front of your door to let God know that you were a person of God? Well, here we are. Here we are. It's the same scenario. So all the people that are godly people, all the people that ain't got nothing to do with this is sitting at the house, chilling. If they ain't chilling, they're on vacation. They're on a cruise somewhere. They're on a plane somewhere. And they are minding their business. They're going out to eat. They're going out to dinner. They're minding their business. Pretty much. And no matter what these politicians do, they're in the house and they are chilling. That is it. They are going to stay the next 4 years, unless they're traveling, at home. That's it. So I don't know why y'all think that we have anything to do with this, because we don't. I don't know why y'all think black women are going to get out here and protest when we didn't vote for this, when this is not geared to this. None of it, the abortions, none of it has anything to do with black women. And this is no offense to Caucasian women. But for those of y'all who voted for this man, this is on y'all. We just gonna be inside minding our business. We're just gonna be inside with some headphones on, listening to music, watching movies, and minding our business. The only time we go out is when we have to go to the grocery store, if we choose to go out. But nowadays, the way ICE is, people are just ordering their groceries from Walmart and having them delivered to the house. If they want some, they just go to DoorDash and have it delivered. They will go on HBO Max and watch new movies. That's it. So again, the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to backfire on this government miserably. It already is backfiring miserably. So sometimes you have to let stuff like this happen and let a whole empire fall in order for there to be change. Point blank, period. We have to just let it all crash and burn. You don't have a choice. So to sit up here and get on social media and having people panic, we're not feeding into that. We're not feeding into this nonsense. Because all it is, they want martial law. They're trying to make martial law. And black people are not feeding into it. We're just not. We did what we were supposed to do. We voted for Kamala. Y'all didn't. For those of y'all who didn't, take everything that come with this. There are consequences, repercussions, and karma to your actions, behavior, choices, and decisions. And the fact of the matter that you think that there are not, well, here we are. I told y'all, this is the year and the age of Gemini. All this has been altered. It is the year of truth, which is what Geminis represent. Truth. The age of Aquarius is gone, is dead, is done. The minute that all the 2000s hit, there was an alter, there was a change. And there was. And here we are. That's a whole nother conversation later. But all I'm going to tell y'all is, you voted for it. Take everything that come with it. The rest of us going to be in the house chilling. Like the story of Moses. We're going to sit and chill and let whatever happen until God tells us to come out, and then we'll come out. Other than that, we ain't coming outside. We are staying indoors and we are chilling. And that's just it on that. So for those of y'all who are godly people that got faith in God, stay home, mind your business, watch TV, chill, go out and go to work, come back home, and mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with us. So Stop bothering us at this point.